Randy, for that very kind introduction. Randy is one of the few people that I've met in my life who was actually excited to be named in one of my lawsuits. It was the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, and at the time I was serving as Deputy Attorney General to our then Attorney General, Eric Schmidt, and the Biden administration, as you recall, in the fall of 2020 had issued some vaccine mandates for healthcare workers and also for private businesses, over 100 employees around the country. And Randy, I told him that when I argued in front of the Supreme Court, I looked at Justice Thomas and Justice Alito, and I think it's the first time in Supreme Court history that Memphis, Missouri, I think Scotland, Missouri, was ever mentioned in front of the justices at the Supreme Court. So it was an incredible honor. At the time he was working at the Scotland County Hospital, and what a remarkable thing to do. Well, it's so great to be with all of you. It's always great to come to this event and see old friends and certainly make new ones as well. My name is Osete, and I'm running to be your next circuit judge here in Boone County. I'm running for judge because you deserve a judge who should be fair, is experienced, and is willing to work hard. When I think of fairness, I think of those words that are carved in stone in our Supreme Court building in Jefferson City, which is to declare the law, not to make it. Judges are not lawmakers. Lawmakers are the ones who should be making laws. I believe that judges should be applying the text of the Constitution, its structure, and its history, and its original meaning. I leave the lawmaking to the capable folks like Cherie Tolson-Reich and others in this room who've done it for many years. But ultimately, a judge's job is to be fair, is to be impartial, and to do so for the flesh and blood little guy just as much as you would do so for the Fortune 500 company. Regardless of your circumstances, you deserve your day in court, and that's what judges should be doing. When it comes to experience, I have experience upholding the Constitution. As Randy alluded to, I've been in private practice, I've been a general counsel, I have worked in Congress, I've worked in the judiciary, both the state and federal judiciary. But perhaps, again, as I said, the highest honor that I've had in my life is to serve over 6 million Missourians as your Deputy Attorney General for then Attorney General Eric Schmidt. And in that role, I took on some of the biggest cases in our state's history, the vaccine mandate cases that went up to the U.S. Supreme Court that I got to argue personally, the Remain in Mexico policy case that was rescinded in 2021. I remember leaving a Central Committee meeting in the middle of it because I had to fly to Amarillo, Texas the next day to do the trial in that case. And countless others that you can read the excellent coverage by Mr. Brian Hausworth. He'll have all those cases for me. But I've had firsthand experience doing all those kinds of things, and that's the kind of cases and the complexity that circuit judges encounter every day. But most importantly, I know what it is to work hard. I used to work 12-hour days mopping the floors of a produce warehouse to pay for college. I have worked tirelessly for the state and for this community, upholding our constitutional principles. And I intend to bring that kind of work ethic to the bench on day one. And finally, I just want to close with gratitude, just like I began these comments. I'm so grateful for Judge Crane for serving over 30 years in our community. I have some big shoes to fill, but I believe I can do the job. And I'm so grateful for you being here tonight. It shows that you care about your community, it shows you care about the rule of law, and it shows that you want the right person for this job. And I hope that I'm that person in the fall. Thank you very much.